You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the Polygon. At Weather Call, we make the Polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
It's the morning weather briefing for Thursday, May 16th. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather looking good today. Lots of sunshine, but rain returns tomorrow into Saturday. Might see some heavy rain along the way, maybe some strong, possibly severe storms. Again, many questions about the weather and that so many outdoor events are happening tomorrow and over the weekend. So let's dive into it. Here's the upper air look this morning. And we have a general northwest flow aloft here. Got a trough back in the southwest United States. The closest rain to Alabama, parts of Oklahoma, Texas, western Arkansas, west Louisiana. Again, today should be dry with highs in the 80s. We are starting off this day in the 60s for the northern half of the state. Birmingham at 63, Huntsville 62. Feels pretty good. Some of the cooler pockets are in the 50s. Down south, low 70s for Mobile and Dothan. We have a flash flood watch in effect for parts of southern Mississippi, much of Louisiana, back into parts of eastern Texas for the incoming system. No watches for Alabama at this point. Otherwise, things are calm across the country this morning. Today, we have an enhanced risk of severe storms over parts of Texas. That's a level 3 out of 5 risk. Marginal risks in spots to the north and also a marginal risk down around West Palm Beach and Miami. So tomorrow, a chance of strong, maybe severe storms across the deep south. In Alabama, we have a level 2 out of 5 threat. From Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Montgomery, down to Mobile. Areas in yellow on that map. For the rest of the state, a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe storms. This is the probabilistic outlook for tornadoes tomorrow and tomorrow night. And if we see an isolated tornado, the better chance would be across the southwestern counties of the state. The tornado probabilities for the rest of the state are very low at this point. So again, this outlook runs through 7 a.m. Saturday, and then after 7 a.m. Saturday, a marginal risk for about the southeast half of the state. Very low-end threat. Don't expect a big severe weather problem on Saturday, just some rain at times. Here is the broader view. You can see that risk, that marginal risk runs up through parts of the Carolinas. And we do note there is a risk on day 4, which is Sunday, out across the Great Plains, parts of Kansas and Nebraska. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Thursday morning of next week. And for Alabama, almost all of this will be tomorrow and Saturday. Maybe a shower in spots Sunday morning. But again, for most of the state, rain amounts in the 3-inch range. Little lighter amounts up around the shoals, about 1 inch there, 2 inches for Huntsville. So this should bring a fairly good soaking to the state. But it's a fairly complex, messy, convective pattern here. So let's get into modeling. Model fans, this is the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. I get a little shortwave ridge here, so should be a nice day. Partly to mostly sunny with highs in the mid to upper 80s this afternoon. But then tomorrow, boom, the rain is back. Got a surface low, not especially deep around Baton Rouge. So let's go to the high-resolution rapid refresh model, the HRRR, HRRR. Now, this is early tomorrow morning, about 5 o'clock. So it looks like the first batch of rain comes in here early tomorrow morning, after midnight tonight. And there could be some heavier storms on the immediate Gulf Coast coming through Mobile and Baldwin counties. And, of course, they've had a pretty rough ride earlier this week, back on Monday. And they could be fairly strong. Don't think they'll be quite as bad as the storms Monday morning. But, again, this is early tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. And we could see a lull in the rain during the midday hours. And then this is tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Central Time. And the HRRR suggesting there's just going to be a big, massive rain over the southern half of the state, maybe some thunderstorms. And, of course, the question is, can the air recover from the morning round of rain to become unstable again for storms tomorrow night And really, her and not bullish at all on instability values. It's got the better instability offshore over the Gulf of Mexico. And let me just say that the models have been all over the road in depicting the amount of instability here. Confidence is not especially high. Again, this will be a very messy convective situation here. But if this verifies, the chance of severe storms tomorrow night looks relatively low with hardly any instability. So Saturday, the unsettled weather continues. And it will not rain all day Saturday, but it will rain at times, most likely. This is the projected instability coming off the 3-kilometer NAM. This is valid Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. So the unstable air begins to move northward again. But curiously, the 3-kilometer NAM is not showing a lot of rain Saturday at 1 o'clock. And I would not buy this solution. But again, concerning Saturday, it will not rain all day, but no doubt it's going to rain at times. I don't think we have any really severe weather problems Saturday. Again, there's that low-end marginal risk over the southeastern corner of the state, but clearly some rain at times. So if you've got something planned outdoors, you have to plan on rain. And I'm afraid, we talked about the rain ending Saturday morning, and that still could be the case, but I certainly think, based on the latest guidance, you better plan on some rain into Saturday afternoon and maybe even Saturday night. And then Sunday, even now, the GFS is kind of suggesting there might be some lingering showers, just spotty showers Sunday morning. Nothing widespread. I still think most of the day dry. Is the upper trough, the upper low comes through here. But still, the sky becoming partly sunny on Sunday with highs in the 80s. So kind of unsettled for sure. Wet at times tomorrow and Saturday. Maybe a shower Sunday morning. And then next week looks quiet. This is Monday. Highs in the upper 80s to near 90. Same thing on Tuesday. Wednesday, a weak front approaches that might kick off a few isolated showers over the Tennessee Valley. Much of the state still dry. And a week from today, this is Thursday, May 23rd, reaching over the Gulf, kind of nosing in here. That surface front drifts in here. That will be dissipating. There could be a few isolated showers Thursday, but again, nothing widespread or heavy. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, May 25th. And again, you got the ridge kind of pushing in from the south. And evidence maybe a few isolated showers over the Tennessee Valley, but not many. So the pattern next week looks relatively dry and highs upper 80s to near 90 on most days. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean, a little over 3 inches. Between now and the end of the month. And a lot of that's going to be tomorrow and Saturday. Here's a look at temperatures coming off the national blend of models. 86 today. Then back in the 70s tomorrow because of clouds and rain. Around 80 on Saturday. Numbers are down a little bit next week. Earlier runs have shown highs at or over 90 on many days. Now we're seeing mostly upper 80s. Lows mostly in the 60s. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for May 23rd through May 29th. Temperatures down here, a little above average. So these photographs were taken yesterday. Where's that? Do you know? That would be the Cahaba River near West Blockton. And those are the Cahaba lilies. They bloom once a year, this time of the year, typically in May. Sometimes you get to see them in early June. And that's about it, but that's always a fun place to go this time of the year. How about the sunset on the Gulf Coast yesterday? A couple of things to note there. Number one, hardly any clouds, a beautiful evening. And number two, where is everybody? There's just like nobody there. But before you know it, school's going to be out here quickly. It's coming quick, and those beaches will be filling up. And a look at the moon last night. Russ McKinney, he's a great astrophotographer. Takes some great shots. The moon, a little over 50% illuminated, I think about 55% last night. And I do believe we are a week out from the next full moon. That will be around May the 23rd. So today headed to Huntsville. Always enjoy visiting the Rocket City. Be speaking to the North Alabama chapter of the Alabama Public Relations Council of Alabama. And I'm probably the wrong guy to be speaking to that group. I'm a science guy, but hey, we'll talk about communications, building a brand, and all that. That'll be fun. That'll be good fun today. Then tomorrow, we've got Phillips Academy in Birmingham. That's a great school. And really, that is pretty much one of my last traditional school programs of the school season. But it's all packed with summer programs. And before you know it, August will be here and the next school year starts. Of course, we invite you to watch us on television. By the way, no book signing this Saturday or the next Saturday. The next one's going to be June 1st in Selma. But again, catch us this evening if you can on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless.